Morning, my beautiful stars. I hope you are all well. It is now 8:30 in the morning on the 22nd of April. It might still be the 21st of April where you are in the world. I did try and connect with Queen Elizabeth II yesterday. She did come through, but her message was quite garbled. I couldn't really make out anything. So I left the cards and on the table, and I just kept going back to them, but the message was just very garbled the whole time. And I think it's because she might have been extremely busy yesterday, because I think so many people were trying to channel her yesterday. So I just left it. I packed those cards away because I had these angel messages that I put on, but there was one card that did stand out, and that was the Harry card, the Hermit. But I couldn't make sense of everything else that was going on around it. So I said to her, carry on with what you're doing. If we need to, if you want to, we can connect today. So we're connecting today. But before I connect today, I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Remind you about the lucky draw for 1,000 subscribers. Also, I am going to be activating the monthly membership, which starts at $5, and I'll just start it at one level for everybody for now, $5 a month. You will get a monthly newsletter. I will put out all the details about what's going to be in the newsletter. It's going to be quite comprehensive. I'm going to do a monthly card draw. I'm going to do 3 cards. I'm going to do lunar cycles. I'm going to look if there's any specific astrological things happening. Then I'll also draw 3 cards for the month. And then once we get rolling, I will then select at random a question from a member, and I will then do a little reading on that, which will be loaded into the membership only videos that I'm going to be doing. And there will also be discounts on little bits and bobs, on like private readings, etc., etc. I'm still working all those little details out, but the first newsletter will be out on the 1st or the 2nd of May, depending on what the day is. But I will have it out, and then once we get this going, I will try and have the new monthly newsletter out on the 1st of every month. Okay. Then just one last thing. I did a reading just before this one. It's this morning. It started out with 4 questions that I asked, and I just wanted to do yes or no, upright yes, reversal no. Okay. I went through the 4 questions. It got to a point, and when I got to question 4, I then asked another question. And with that question that I asked, I took a complete different spin, and then I asked another question for an answer, and that question just went down a road, and it actually went very dark. I was speechless. I don't know if I am going to leave that in that video or not. I've done a little video that I'm going to link in before that video to explain it as well. If that segment after the 4th question is in, I've decided to keep it in. If not, I will keep that segment separately, which I might then release on the members only thing. I'll see how it goes, because I was completely and utterly, yes. I had to cleanse the air. I had to spray my Palo Santo and everything around it, because it was just so dense. And that's why I thought, let's do this reading. Queen Elizabeth II, have you got anything to tell us? I know you are listening. I know you're listening, because I heard the phrase from her speech she did from Cape Town in South Africa on her 1952 tour when she turned 21, and I heard the words, I will devote my whole entire life, be it long or short, to the crown. And that's the words that I heard this morning, and I just heard it again, and I saw the vision of her sitting there in that black and white video with Margaret, her sister, next to her. And I probably did a very, very horrible impression of her. She's going to spank me. But yes, let's have a look and see what the cards are going to say. One has to laugh, and I have to make some jokes sometimes just to break the energies. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. There you go. Let's go. Off the bat. So she was definitely trying to tell me something about Harry yesterday. And the palace, the firm, the world, coming to an end, a conclusion. Looking across the waters. Sun in reverse. Oh my. Okay. I think those cards are making a little bit more sense to me now. Okay. Harry is out of the family. He's out of the firm. That chapter has been closed. That chapter has been closed. He'll stay on the other side of the water, and the sun has gone down on him. But we're also going to hear something about his son. He was still hoping and longing. We're going to hear something fast is going to come out. It is going to be to release all the stress and the mental anguish. A peace offering. A peace offering is coming. Once all this fog is gone, once all of this delusion is gone, there is going to be a release. Their cups are going to overflow. They're working diligently on it. They're bruised and battered. They're bruised and battered. Let me just do the last card here. Oh. Okay. Harry is on the outs. His back is to everything. Look at him here. It's the first card. It's about Harry. She's basically, I think, telling me that Harry is on the outs and the palace is working on something. And he'll forever and a day looking ahead and yearning for a new beginning. Things are going to happen fast. It's all this. It's the fast incoming nonsense from Australia. The nonsense from Australia. And they're merging. And they're merging. Of the royal family name. It's coming to an end. They've had enough. They have had enough of all of this. They are putting an end to it. And they're freeing themselves. And they're looking to the future without Harrison. What's underlying? Oh! Oh my heavens. Empress in reverse, Justice upright, the Hanged Man, and the King of Swords. Let's just leave that for a second. They've got a tower moment coming. There's a massive tower moment coming for them. Oh, they're cutting him loose. They are cutting him loose. And there's William. And that's Catherine's archetype as well. This Empress card, I'm going to read it in two ways here. This Empress card, she's telling me, thank you. She's telling me to read it in two ways. She's telling me that something is coming. I'm looking at it from a southern hemisphere perspective, where we're going into winter. But in the northern hemisphere, it is harvest time, it is springtime. It's planting time. Here it's harvest time with us, and that's planting, coming, new things coming, new life cycles starting. Something is going to happen this summer. Justice is coming in summer, and they are going to be cutting themselves loose, and that's also legal contracts, legalities. And it's to break this hold that these two devils have got, cutting them loose. But this Empress card is also telling me that this is her coming through as well. Thank you. She might not be here with us, but she's looking down from the stars. And even though she will bring justice from above, all hell and fire is going to break loose. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened there. She's also, I think what is also coming through here for me with this Tower moment, the King hasn't showed up, the Emperor hasn't shown up, but preparations are being made for a Tower moment. All legal documents, all legalities are being put into order. All affairs are being put into order and into place. I know the page is there. It's about children. What Harry has done was indefensible. Secrets are going to come out. Look, these secrets are going to come out. About all the gaslighting. They're going to be knocked off their horse, and all the illusions are coming to an end. Can I clarify the Devil card quickly? Can you clarify the Devil card for me? Can you clarify the Devil card for me? Bad news coming. Opportunities, inheritance. She's worried. She's worried. She's going to let go. She's holding on to something. What are you holding on to? You want to tell me or not? What are you holding on to that you're going to let go? Battles and the fights, and those two are going to hit poverty. The Emperor. She's saying thank you to Charles for celebrating her Heaven's Day. Thanks to Charles for celebrating her Heaven's Day. And she is sending blessings to William and Catherine. She's sending blessings to William and Catherine. their union, because their wedding anniversary is coming up as well. Is that what it is? Okay, she's proud of William and Catherine with the wedding anniversary that is coming up. And she's celebrating them. And she is saying thank you to Charles for remembering and celebrating her life. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Temperance. I've just opened this. Judgment. Restoring of balance. Second chances. She felt betrayed. She felt betrayed. There's hope and healing. There's hope and healing. Hope and healing. For the legacy family. Is that Catherine or is that Sophie? Is that Catherine or Sophie the Empress? Is that Catherine or Sophie the Empress? Upright. Just tell me, yes or no, Sophie? No. It's somebody else. It's somebody else. It's somebody else that's a fire sign. But they're not married yet. They're not part of the legacy family yet. We're going to hear something new. There's going to be a harvest. Is there anything else? I've just heard her say, I'm not telling you anymore. I've given you what you need. Thank you for remembering me on this very sad day. But look towards the future. Look towards the future. New beginnings. Take charge. Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you for talking to me today. Yes, even after death you are still in service. May it be long or short. Goodbye. Sorry guys, I'll have to rewatch this. I think I actually don't even recall really what had happened here and what was said here. Because I know there was one point where I completely and utterly just sort of felt out of my body. I felt like I was in a different plane. I felt this burst of energy and then it just sort of like continued. And then it started fading as she was leaving. and everything just became bright. I'll speak to you guys soon.
This is a reminder.
Sorry, that was just my Alexa that kicked in to click me out. Yes, it was very, 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 very strange. I've never experienced that before, my friends. But there we go. That was Queen Elizabeth II on the 22nd of April here in New Zealand. That she's come through to me, even though she tried coming through yesterday, but it wasn't making sense. But hopefully this reading made sense to all of you. I'll speak to you soon. Love you lots. Like, share, subscribe, heart, whatever. Speak to you soon. Bye.